What's up, everyone? This is Ronnie just coming to you today with a video of some of the things we've sold over the last uh, about 2 weeks or so, give or take a few days. But these are just more of the interesting things, just some things to look out for. Sales have been, this week has actually been a little slow, as last week was really good. Surprisingly, it's constantly. Thought today would be pretty good because eBay was giving out those coupons. I got an eBay message like, "Hey, $20 off a purchase of 50 or more," or something like that. I forgot exactly how much it was, but it was like 10% or 20% off up to a certain amount. So come on, eBay, get it together. I gotta get my shit together. Actually, I haven't been listening too much. Been selling too much personally, but anyway, get into this video here and talk about some of the things we've sold. Nobody wants to hear me psychobabble. All right. First thing here, these are all out of order too. I don't know why, but this is a recent tagged Samuelson jacket. It's a really nice check pattern. It's like a gray and white. It was wool. It was a smaller size, a 38 short. I actually picked this up probably 2 or 3 months ago. I'm gonna say December. I picked this up sometime after we came back from Florida. Just nice 2-button jacket. You can see the print here. It was really nice pattern. Gray, white check with a nice blue. Dual side vents in the back. Just a really nice looking jacket. There's the label right there. This is a newer label they have, more current. See right there, it was 100% wool, 38 short, which is a little bit of a harder jacket to sell. But anything I don't know, sometimes it's short, sometimes. Odd thing is, I made a mistake with this jacket. This jacket sold to somebody in Hong Kong. I know what you're saying, 38 short. We're not trying to make any jokes here. Sold this, and I store my jackets by inventory numbers, and I keep them in boxes already shipped, ready. I mean, already packed up, ready to go. And what happened was, this one first class, but I used the priority box. Well, they caught that real fast and sent it back to me the next day. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the shipping. I tried to void the label and gave, uh, the reason for it, and had to print a new label and change the box. So we'll see what happens. I took a best offer on this too. I think I sold it for $64, or it wasn't best offer, but it was on sale, I think. But it sold for 64 plus they paid, I forgot what they paid. They paid a £3 rate, and I think it only cost me a £2 rate to send this because it was actually a lighter jacket. So go figure, we all make mistakes. That was a funny one, actually. I picked this up. This is an Epson Picture Mate Deluxe thingy. It was new. It's one of these printer things. Had all these things in it. I didn't even know if all this stuff was original or not, or there's some extra things added in. I was originally going to sell this on Amazon as new, like other, or not. I mean, I sold it here, new like other. Open box, and I had to make sure everything was in there still. It was never used. You can see it all. I was going to sell it on Amazon as like used, very good condition, because the box did have some little bit of damage to it. But I was not able to sell this for whatever reason. Amazon would not let me sell it. Amazon, this sells for 100 plus. I probably would have got. I got $40 for, no, 37.50 for this, plus 15 to ship. This actually, I shipped it FedEx, and that's it. Pretty easy. I paid about $5 or $6 for this. Bought this with a few other hard goods one day that I wind up sending to Amazon, but I could not send this. Sticklers. This is a J. Crew white and blue traditional seersucker sport coat. I actually found this the same place I found the other one, the Samuelson one. I'm guessing they were probably the same person. 38 short. This is J. Crew. This is bread and butter item for us. Seersucker suits I will pick up almost. They're like a textured cotton. That's a 3-button front, and it actually sold fairly quickly. Like I said, I picked these up in February, so they were listed 2 months ish. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But J. Crew's a decent brand, depending on what you pick up. You got to be choosy. Actually, on the hem, they actually show you can look up. They have hem tags, and you can look up the year actually in the season. I did not put that in. It was probably a little bit later than I like. If it's newer or recent, I'll put it in the title. Sometimes if it's older, I'll just leave it as is and just let it go. But this sold, I believe, for $40 plus 10 shipping. So, and I was into this for $5 or $6. I wouldn't have paid more than that for it. So selling the 38 shorts. This was a shirt I paid $5 for this. This is a more of a vintage Ralph Lauren vintage surfing shirt, 100% Visacon. I don't have no idea Visacos. It was like a silky material, had a really nice print to it of like a surfboard. I knew this was going to sell well. I looked it up to see if any of these were selling really crazy high or really crazy low. Some people sold some for like 20, 25. I sold this for 35 with free shipping. I don't usually do free shipping, but somebody sent me an offer, 35 free shipping. I have 5 into it, so I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Not a problem. Sent it on its way, made some money, moved it fast. This was listed not a long time, probably about 2 weeks, give or take. This is a Metallica shirt. I ran into our local thrift store one day, about probably 6 weeks ago. I ran across 4 vintage 90s Metallica shirts. This is kind of the cheapest one I had. I paid $10 for each of the shirts. I knew one of them I picked up was going to be 100 plus, so I felt comfortable paying $10 a shirt. And the shirts are in actually mint condition. One is actually new with tags. They all look kind of like they weren't used very much, or if at all, because this would have been cracking and all that because of the print on it. So it wasn't. It was really good. This sold for $40 plus 4 to ship. Like I said, I was into it for 10. Had a few others. 1996 Metallica shirt. Now I picked this up probably 5 or 6 months ago. It was a half off day, and we came at a Goodwill. I just came across a bunch of these. Now I don't go out of my way to look for Ralph Lauren stuff. This stuff I kind of pass just because it's hard to sell. It's not very desirable. There's too much of it out there. It's just regular stuff. These were all classic fit, all extra large 5 shirts. I seen them all in a row at the rack, and I thought, well, they're half off. It's going to be $250 a shirt. I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I'm going to pick them up, put them in a lot together. They've been sitting for a little while, but they eventually did sell. We took a best offer of this of $70 plus 10 to ship, and these sold shipped right around $10. They stayed locally. I think like Virginia, well, local to us, East Coast. I think it was like Virginia or something like that. But there was some decent patterns on the shirts. Somebody liked Ralph Lauren shirts. It's not bad, but get what you can and move on. There's a Harley Davidson black fleece men's jacket. Nothing special. Has an embroidery on the back of a skull, Harley Davidson motorcycles. Then on the chest, Harley Davidson. There's a print again. Oh, here's the front. Had a little zipper pouch in the front. Picked this up for $6 at a Salvation Army. Usually, this stuff is unattainably to get. Anything Harley Davidson is usually priced up pretty well. Surprisingly, it was kind of cheap. This sold for about $70. I took an offer once again. I don't usually do best offer. I tried it for like one day, had a few offers, but some of this stuff also sold with just people shooting me offers. And I'm thinking, well, what I have into it, how long I have it listed. Depending on the day, I'll just move stuff just to move stuff and get a little flow coming in. But sold this right around 70 plus 10 to ship. And we were into it, I think, $5.99. Love picking up newer tag stuff, especially at the thrift stores. This was a newer tags Banana Republic. 42 regular, just one of your regular sizes right there. Retail price is $250. Nice pattern. I thought it was like this grayish blue, kind of comes there. That's more the true color of it right there. It comes off a little, like almost like a green or something there, but color. I'm trying to figure out. We've had this probably about 6 months. Picked this up regular jacket price. I think it was like $7 at a Goodwill. Remember, we picked it up in Boston, and it sold for $60 plus 10 to ship. So I maybe could have got a little bit more if I waited out or if I didn't run a sale. But when you have also had it listed for 6 months and no one's biting, just move it along. It was cotton. Maybe that had something to do with it. Winter time, nobody's looking for cotton. Maybe, who knows? Another Banana Republic. Picked up a bunch of these pants one day at a thrift store. I think we paid like $8 for them. Found 4 or 5 pairs. Also found a bunch of other newer tags, Banana Republic stuff. I'm not sure. All the pants were the same size, and some of the we picked up a cashmere silk vest that was newer tags, like right around. I think it was a size medium. So I'm not assuming someone just emptied their closet. It was the same day we found a bunch of suit supply stuff and some Banana Republic actually. Really nice 2-piece suits. So I'm really not sure if all this stuff belonged to the same person or not, because they were all the same size. It was really on the odd side. But I love it when someone decides they're gonna donate everything in their closet. I'm just noticing right now I have some returns on 60 days and some on 30. What do you guys do for returns? I'm thinking I'll just go 30 days on everything. Does it even matter anymore? Probably matters to somebody, right? But just Banana Republic, just flat front, no cuffed, men's dress pants, I guess. Non-iron, modern, slim fit. Yeah, had a nice little gray cotton herringbone style to it. Print doesn't actually come out that great on the pictures. This is a Ralph Lauren. This is a short sleeve linen Mardi Gras shirt. Mardi Gras is like the print. Usually they're made in India. We picked this up actually in Florida. I remember picking it up. I was in Lakeland. I think it was like $2 at a Goodwill. Oh no, at a Salvation Army. It's actually the same store. I think Radley Roots go to. But it was just a linen shirt. Linen shirts usually do a little bit better. When you have Ralph Lauren, this size was kind of not the greatest size of medium. This actually sold for $24 plus 4 to ship, so almost $28 for this. And it's been for sale for 2 months or so. So actually, no, this went international. This actually went to India, and I was kind of like, oh, India, interesting. There's no tracking in India. Some of those countries you kind of you're like, I might have an issue once this thing 6 weeks come up or a few weeks come up and they start saying delivery date. But I take the chance. Cheap enough item. I picked up a bunch of these shirts. It was probably last year. Peter Millar golf. It's a golf brand, but these are button front. Or actually button down. See the button collar? It's a button down shirt. If it doesn't have the button down collar, it's a button up shirt. Hope that makes sense. This was just a blue check shirt, newer tags. We picked up a bunch of these, all in the same size. I think we had 4 or 5 of these. Picked them up for $5 each at a Marshalls or TJ Maxx, one of those 2 stores. And believe it or not, these took a little while to sell. They've been selling between $40 and $50. Want to sell every like 2 or 3 months. So, so be it. One listing, sold them all. Took a year. Small size, I guess maybe. This is a FootJoy men's golf shirt. I listed this. I had no idea what this golf course was. You can see right here this little, I don't know what they are, two snakes mating. I have no idea. Size large. These shirts look brand new. We picked up 3 of them. Only one had this logo. It's a really nice, like almost like a heather blue kind of style to it. Really nice. I think it's a nice color shirt. That's why I picked it up. I'll leave a lot of these shirts behind because of colors or logos and so on and so forth. I picked it up mainly because of color. Gretchen found it, and it sold actually within an hour or so, listing it for $30 plus 40 ship. And when I, for whatever reason, I was just looking up something else, and I came across this logo as being the Stream Song Golf Resort in Florida. So I was like, sometimes knowing where these logos are to what golf courses do help you, but there's so many thousands of golf courses in America, and to figure out what, it's a little bit difficult. Unless they're close to you, maybe you've seen them or figure them out. But what a pain if you were trying to figure them out, really and look for them. This is a Panasonic pan braider. Pan braider. It really does say pan braider. It's a 2-speed massager. I thought I put free shipping there for a moment. I was like, yo, what happened here? This sold as soon as it went on sale, $40 plus 8 to ship. It sold within about 2 days of picking it up. I pick these up usually. This one in particular sells really well for me. Right around this price range every time I get it. Ship this right in the United States Postal shoebox. Fits in there fairly well. And that's it. Paid $2.99 for it. Sold in 2 days. See, we do sell some hard goods. I look up almost any massager I come across though, because massagers actually fairly well. I'm not sure what's up with all my pictures over here. This is another item that sold pretty quick. We got this and it sold probably within about a week or so. I took an offer on this. I think I had it up for like 80. They said we could do 60, and I'm like, hell yes, I will. Paid $7.50 for this, and it was just it's a green St. John collection Santana knit, which is like it's a wool and nylon blend. See the tag here, St. John's collection. Not to get confused, no St. John's Bay crap here. This is a totally different brand. Has these like gold tone buttons with black enamel on the inside of them. I mean, this is like an older woman style. It's something you see that Lady Hillary Clinton wear, or maybe some old lawyer or some old judge wear. Just, it seems like the people that would wear this are kind of moving along. This is one of those brands that eventually, probably in another 5 or 10 years, you're gonna just see a huge drop off, because the people that wear this are just women now. Business women are not wearing this. This is more of that 50 and over crowd. Even though I think they had what's her name? Tom Brady's wife there, the supermodel, like a spokesman for them for a while. Another pair of FootJoy. We picked these FootJoys up over the summertime. I got these at a yard sale for $5. They were with the box, brand new. They were golf sandals. I've never seen anything like these before. And even while looking for these online, I didn't come across really all that many pairs of these. I think this has been out of date for a while. They haven't made these probably in a little bit of a while. You see right here, they have the soft spikes on them. But I couldn't really find too many of these. This sold for $51, I believe, plus 10 shipping. And that's about it. Paid $5 at the yard sale. I remember went up to it She had a bunch of shoes, and first thing you go over, I just pick up the box to see what and she goes, $5, $5, take them away. I don't want to bring them back inside. So that worked out great. And then we have here, next item. What? This is a suit. I picked this up and this sold within like a day of listing it. And it's nothing really all that special of a suit brand. It's a Jack Victor blue pinstripe suit, size 46 regular. Like nothing really all that special to it. But somebody's looking for a suit, came across it, Jack Victor tag. It's not even. Sometimes you'll see this brand, they'll use Loro Piana fabric. And you can maybe get a little bit more for one of these suits, but I think I had it listed for $79.99 like this. They said, "Hey, if you throw in free shipping, I'll buy the suit." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I can do that." So just a run of the mill suit, but sold actually fairly well. I paid $7.50 for this. This was at a half off day. That's just some local, or not local, but some small church thrift store had a bunch of suits, and I bought a few, and they were half off. This is, I love this brand. I don't come across it too much. This is more like along the line of a Brooks Brothers kind of brand, or it's very similar style to a Brooks Brothers, more of a vintage thing, 80s, 90s. This was a gray flannel wool until it was like a heavier wool, gray pinstripe. This actually sold, let's check the inventory number. This sold probably within a month, or probably 2 months or so. But a brand is Southwick, pretty decent brand when it comes to suits. I don't really pick them up all that much with sport coats, but it was a nice flat front actually, believe it or not. See, flat front was in style before they went to pleated. Now they're back to front uh, flat fronts. Had a cuff that looks like it's cuffed. I can't tell. Yeah, that's cuffed. So suits running in and out of style all the time. I would not worry about it. It was half line, 2-button front. It's a nice looking suit actually. Nice gray, warm weather suit. I don't remember where this went. This sold for right around $100. 11 to ship, and like I said, I had it for a little while. I think I paid $7.50 for this on a half off day. This was a nice sale. This sold for $130, I believe. I took an offer, and it actually went to Canada. And it's a Longchamp. It's like a black pebble leather briefcase. I've had this probably for about a year. I thought this would have sold better than it did. I've had this as high as $300, as low as probably $100 on auction, and nobody was biting for it. It's missing the strap that would have went with it, but outside of that, it was a really nice looking case. I remember I paid $15 for it. I thought I was gonna do a lot better, but it sold. That's all that matters. Had some light scuffs and scratches. But here we go. The best sale of the last few weeks is da 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 da. Now, if you watch my videos, you remember I picked up a bunch of stuff at a state sale. I don't remember if I even showed. I think I showed part of the. I didn't show the first. I maybe showed some of the video. I don't remember now. But I did show this in the video, and people were telling me how to measure it. Finally, we got around to measuring it. We didn't get it up right away. It was only up like maybe 2 months or less. And I mean, it tells you basically right there what the fabric is. It's Super 160s, which is wool, exclusively for Stefano Ricci, very high-end suit maker, made by Vital Barbritis or whatever, whoever, which is another fabric maker. So this was made through that fabric maker for their suits. This will make a really nice suit. It's like this rainbow. See right here, it's like a rainbow pinstripe. I mean, you see like a red, green, purple. I don't know what that is. Orange or yellow, blue. You know, it's just this will make a really nice suit for somebody. This went to Australia. They paid about $70 to have it shipped. This sold for $300, and that's it. It came. I believe it was measured. I think it was 6 yards. Suiting fabric. I mean, you could probably, depend on what size person you are, you could probably make a 3-piece suit out of this, or make a 2-piece suit. Maybe have an extra pair of trousers made. There's a lot of fabric there. This is really high end stuff. I actually came across this at an estate sale. It was the second day of a estate sale that I've already at the first day twice. My wife went that morning. I went back later that afternoon. Because she found some good stuff, and she said there was a lot more stuff. Didn't really know all the brands. This was actually the third time we actually went back the second day, and there was some fabric laying on the ground. This and another one. I didn't know anything about it really, fabric, and just decided to take the chance. I asked her how much. She goes, "Hey, give me $2 each, and they're yours." And I was like, I can't lose for $2. So it worked. Figured it out, sold it, listed it. You can see right there, different colors. It's actually really nice suit and fabric. I mean, if I needed a suit or dressed up like that, I mean, this would have been get a really nice suit made for yourself. But, only time I haven't worn a suit in forever. I didn't even wear a suit when I got married. I think the last time I wore a suit was when I went to court. That's another story for another day. But, hope you like these kind of videos. So, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see any other videos coming up soon, comment down below in that box when this video is over. Oh, it is over. It's not live. I'm shooting this private. So, later on, shoot them down below. Wife's going away for a few weeks, so it gives me some time or some things to do. But like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Have a good day.